Well, morning to you. Welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. How y'all? So it's early Wednesday morning, and we're about to shock the world, or at least my little part of the world, because we're going to forego the Williams Wednesday. I'll do Williams tomorrow, maybe even Friday. That way I make up for it. But for today, we're going to do something a little different on Williams Wednesday. So last night on a whim, I went and checked the mailbox. I don't check my mail a whole lot. All it ever is, offers to put me deeper in debt and, bills, which are, putting me deeper in debt. But anyway, I went and checked the mail, and surprise, surprise, I had a box in the mail. And it was a very nice box. So you may remember that I sent a member from the Shave Den an H1 here a while back, and I don't have my H1 out here to show you. But anyway, the Eversharp Chick H1, the hussy we call it. Well, as a thank you for that, that gentleman sent me a little care package that I think was very, very, very generous of him. So he sent Michael Wolfat. I have been wanting to try this, and original 1893 formula prepared with natural lanolin, soothes, softens, smooths, Bradford, Yorkshire, England. So there we go. I got some of the fat. That's what we're going to do today. Since he said it, I got it in. I'm not going to wait another day to use it. I'm sorry, Williams is just going to have to, Williams is still the best, but it's just going to have to wait till tomorrow morning, which would be actually, late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. So we do that a lot. We push Williams Wednesday into Thursday mornings when we have to get up and go to work. We just do it again. It will be okay. He also sent a Palmolive shave stick, and I'm not sure where I put that one. Hold on. It got shoved all the way to the back of the shelf, so let's work it out of here. Nope, it's not it at all. I don't know where I did with it. Anyway, so he sent me a Palmolive shave stick, which I love, and then he sent some aftershave. Pashana? Anybody? Smells really great. He cautioned me to go kind of light on it in a little note that he sent, that it has it's lasting, it's strong. It's got a really nice scent to it, so we're going to give that a go. So also today, on top of that, you may remember I was talking about here a while back that I got a notice from eBay that I needed to pay for a razor, and I have forgotten completely, bidding on it. We're going to use that razor today and see how it does. I'm sure it's going to do fine. It was another one that came in a little plastic container. This was known as a G3, a model G3 for the military. We're going to use it, and we're going to put a blade in over here that we've been using a little bit. I think it should be shave 5 on it, so it should be in good shape. And as always with a 1912, just pop it up. We're going to pop it in, make sure it's behind the stop, so we're good to go. So I'm actually running a little bit behind this morning. I decided to sleep a little bit longer. So we're going to have to move right along here. We have work today as usual, so a little something interesting, maybe. I called the cable company yesterday. Our local company is Cox, because I want to drop my cable service, keep my internet, drop my cable service, because really I don't watch. Here we go. This is the first time I've lathered the Michael's Wolfat. It's got a very nice scent to it also. Scent has nothing to do with performance, but this is a nice scent. But anyway, I don't watch enough TV, so I'm just going to use the little digital antenna and the local stations, and that'd be enough TV for me to watch news. And there's several little channels that are broadcasting digital around here that are keep me entertained, but I wanted to keep my internet. So anyway, I called, and I was told that in order for them to change anything on my account, now I'm wanting to drop, all I want to do is drop the cable off. That's all I want to do. It's like $113 a month just for cable. That doesn't count the $75 a month for the internet. So I just told him I wanted to drop the cable. And the nice young lady on the phone informed me that before I could do that, I would have to update my modem. Now, I'll admit that the modem I have is over 10 years old, or at least 10 years old. But I've been over here for 5 years now, and I had it when I lived in my last place. So it's probably 10 years old at least. I don't know if I'd say it's over 10. It's possible that it is. But they couldn't even, she told me, drop my cable service because I had to upgrade my modem because they're upgrading services and my modem will no longer support whatever the protocol is or whatever. I didn't ask a whole lot of specifics. I was not happy. But I didn't go off on the young lady on the phone. It's not her fault. You know, I've heard people say before that there's something hard about Lather and Michael's wool fat. What's hard about Lather and Michael's wool fat? I mean, geez. That is a nice lather. Even for your folks that think my lathers are sometimes kind of pasty and everything, because I don't like the buttercream. That's a nice lather right there. I'm telling you. Smells good, feels good. Let's see what the razor says about it. That's the important part. Nothing else matters if it won't shave. And that feels nice. Now, I was off work yesterday, so I've got a couple of days of growth here. Although I didn't show that off. Boy. Nice, slick. I see why people like it. Low fat, as they call it. Hey, now I can get in on Fat Friday sometime. Alright. Not so bad for a first lather with a new throat. Wow, that feels good. Alright, razor's doing great. I've only gotten one or two razors in that really haven't done well. I had one that somewhere along the line something had gotten bent and flattened, and actually looking at it I couldn't really tell that anything looked wild. I think it was just that the whole comb on it had been bent and it absolutely would not shave. And then I've gotten one of these sets in, I think I mentioned it before, that the screw was off center in the handle, and it would still tighten up and work fine. It just wobbled when you put it in. That's the head that I put on one of the handles I got from Patrick from Canada. I got the wood handle on it now because the handle that I had for it was wonky. Alright. Don't know what I'm doing that for. We're not going to rinse off between. Whoa, look at all that nice lather still left in there. So yeah, British shaving products. A winner in my book. I've got boots. And now I got fat. Very nice. I love my British made razors. Matter of fact, I've got a 1912 head over here that's British made. Didn't come with a handle, it was just the head. It's very nice in itself. Look at that lather. What's wrong with people that, you know, can't get a good lather? I don't know. Look at that. I guess it also depends on, you know, what you're calling a good lather. I don't know. Is it hard to make buttercream with Michael's? I don't know. I'm not trying. Maybe that's what the issue is. A lot of people have a lot of issues for a lot of things. That amazes me sometimes, the amount of issues people have. So on a good side, on a happy note, Agent 007, my young friend, you may remember, my partner, that does the artwork and things, got registered for college yesterday. He'll be starting into the university. and studying animation, I believe. So that was his adventure yesterday. Overnighted the orientation at the 2-day event, so he overnighted in a dorm. So that's exciting for him. I vaguely remember going to college. Been a while. I remember. Alright, cleaned up around the goatee. And also another little update. You may remember, I sent a razor for my brother-in-law to try. Sent him a really nice looking 1912. And I asked him last night, I texted him and asked him how it was going. He said, it's going good, he's cutting himself less. So yeah, that sounds alright. He's talking about now he's going to have to buy him one. And another one hooked, fixing to head down the rabbit hole. He just don't know how big a rabbit hole it is. But won't be like some of us. My sister won't let him go too crazy buying stuff. Alright. But so there we go. Check this out. What feels good? That's some good, happy feeling skin from the lanolin. 0430 and I'm making rhymes. Oh, it don't know it. Alright. More witch hazel on, we can feel our normal rust spots. Down under here, under the chin. Alright. Well, I think you caught up with all the gossip now. By golly. I got some new stuff in. Agent 00 Devin's going to college. And the brother-in-law is liking the 1912. Enough that he thinks he's going to buy him one. Life is good. Had a good shave this morning, ready to head off to work. Important to remember, folks. The little stuff. That's what makes the world turn around. Take care of the little stuff. Big stuff will take care of itself. That was always my mantra when I was working casino surveillance. Everybody used to whine about how many reports I wrote on little stuff. Take care of the little stuff, big stuff will take care of itself. If the dealers are following procedures and they're putting their hands where they're supposed to put their hands and they're doing all the little stuff they're supposed to do, they can't steal anything off the table. They can't deal anything they're not supposed to or in ways they're not supposed to. Because if everybody does everything the same way every time, when someone does something different, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Now that's got a nice scent to it. I don't know how to describe it because I don't describe scents very well. Boy, that's a very masculine, barbershop-y scent. Pashana. So that's what I'm calling it. P-A-S-H-A-N-A, Pashana. There we go. Boy, we're walking in high cotton this morning getting ready to go to work. I'm going to go on, get off and go to work today and see what happens at the plant. And y'all can go about your day and do what you do, whatever that may be. I appreciate you watching. We've got over 200 subscribers now. And, you know, we don't have that many people that watch the videos, but, you know, you're always going to have people that aren't active, that had hit the button and then, you know, move along or whatever. These things happen. So there we go. But I still appreciate it. And appreciate the folks that watch and you folks that comment and everything. If y'all want to see me shave with something, y'all want to see something I've done in the past, run by again, let me know. You can send me an email actually if you would like to. That's watchingyou2, WCHNU2, the number, at gmail.com. Send it to that one. I'll get it. And we'll see what we can hook you up with. Well, I'm gonna finish up this here Cafe Bustelo and get everything cleaned up here and get in uniform and be headed to work. Keep the boss happy. Y'all have a good day. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, do it well. We'll talk to you later. Happy shaves.